What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video, we're going to be going over the crypto markets. We had Bitcoin break $50,000 yesterday, and ADA break $3.10. Ethereum is also on a steady incline. We have Solana up another 20% today, breaking $130. Lots of altcoins are about to start surging, and I do think the markets are looking pretty good. So we're going to discuss all that. I'm also going to go over big updates with SparkPoint SRK and Shopping.io SPI tokens as well. Both have major updates by end of year that I do want to cover in new monthly roadmaps. And I'm also going to talk about NFTs at the end of this video also. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified for daily crypto videos. All right, guys, so things are looking pretty good in the crypto markets. We had Bitcoin break $50,000 yesterday, which is huge in my opinion, especially after that small pullback. A lot of people were pretty skeptical that we were going to be dropping, and that was a dead cat bounce. But Bitcoin is holding support, breaking that $50,000 again. I do think the longer we hold here, the more support that's going to build, and the more likely we are to break out towards $60,000. So especially with Ethereum on the rise now, Ethereum getting very close to previous all-time highs. We did talk about this in the last video, and it did break out the day after that, breaking $3,800. We also had ADA break $3. We still have little under 2 weeks before smart contracts launch, so very possible this does test $3.50 or even $4. But I do think there will be some sort of pullback once smart contracts is live. But after that, I do think things will have a correction, go sideways for a little bit, probably over $2 somewhere. And then at some point, when demand does start picking up and we actually see the success that's happening on the Cardano blockchain, that's when a lot of these crypto investors are actually going to take Cardano seriously. I see so many people still saying to this day that smart contracts doesn't exist for Cardano and it's a scam, even though it's the third biggest cryptocurrency, nearing in on $100 billion market cap. So personally, I'll probably take a small percent of profit if we do get to around $4 before smart contracts, then try to buy back in if we do have a significant dip. But regardless, this is a very long-term hold for me. I'm just staking it, earning passive income. I do think ADA has the possibility to hit $10 still by end of year, really depending on the overall success of the Cardano blockchain, as well as how the crypto space is doing as a whole. If we get Bitcoin breaking $100,000 and Ethereum continuing to climb as well, possibly testing $10,000, I definitely think a $10 ADA is very possible if we do see a lot of partnerships and a lot of projects taking Cardano seriously, and a lot of people actually seeing the benefits here. That's really what's going to determine how well the price of ADA does and how much further demand comes to the project. So still holding a lot of other top 10 cryptos as well. BNB, a very small amount of XRP that I hold, but a lot of people are getting bullish on that as well. Dogecoin, if we do get Bitcoin breaking $100,000, I could see Dogecoin hitting $1 very briefly. Solana, we have surging up 72% on the 7-day. This just continues surging over the past couple months here. So since July 20th, when the market did bottom, crazy profits, over a 4x here. It did bottom at $23, now at $130. Pretty crazy profit there for a top 25 cryptocurrency. So we also had Avalanche surge. I made some good profits on that. Sold a small amount, just holding the rest because they are working on some big stuff. Like I said, Chainlink, I'm still very bullish on also, and Litecoin, I'm still holding out a decent amount of that. But I think Litecoin is just going to follow Bitcoin and Ethereum for the short term. If we do get Bitcoin breaking $100,000, I definitely think there's some good profits in store for Litecoin. I'm also still bullish on PancakeSwap's Cake token. They actually have some pretty good staking opportunities on their website with high APY. You could even earn other cryptocurrencies staking your cake as well. So this is really going to depend on the overall success of the Binance Smart Chain. Since we do have Cardano and Solana taking some market dominance now, that's really going to take some of the volume away from PancakeSwap. So that is one I hold a smaller percent in, but still bullish out of the top 50. And then I'm also still very bullish on EOS, but in the short term, this is just going to follow the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. But once they do announce the launch dates of the Bullish exchange, and that really starts getting going, and everyone is paying attention to the EOS blockchain, they start running promotions, I think that's when the EOS coin is actually going to surge. And this definitely has very high ROI possibilities. If we do check the history here, as I've covered in other videos, the last bull run, it peaked out over $20. And they've been developing this entire time. They do have an NFT platform as well as that Bullish exchange coming by end of year. So even with the announcement that Bullish Exchange was launching this year, this did break $10, even getting to $15 very temporarily before the markets did crash overall. So this one I do think has some huge return on investment opportunity, but of course in the short term we have no idea when this is really going to start picking up. But I am dollar cost averaging this. Anytime there's a decent dip, I'm picking up some Chainlink and EOS for top 50 cryptocurrencies. So now that a lot of top 50 cryptocurrencies have pumped, I do think a lot of profits will be spilling over into the small cap cryptocurrencies that do have major things coming up and are high potential. At the same time, these small cap cryptocurrencies are much higher risk. So you do have to be sure to do your proper research, look into the team, make sure it's a project you believe in and is doing something that's achievable, because a lot of projects are just going to promise things that they're never going to be able to deliver on, and just hype up the project and be dumping on the community. So that's always a high risk with small cap cryptocurrencies. Even top 50 cryptocurrencies, you do have to be cautious about as well, because we never know where things are headed. If we do get Bitcoin and Ethereum crashing again, then small cap altcoins are going to get hit even harder. But with things in a general uptrend, I do think there's very high potential in these small cap cryptocurrencies right now, which is why I'm putting my main focus into that again. So today we actually had MrBeast announce he's teaming up with Coinbase to give one person $100,000 in Bitcoin. This is a Twitter giveaway. Coinbase also sponsored a MrBeast video, which I'm sure they're going to be doing more. And this is bringing a lot of new users from the younger generations into the crypto space. And this is huge in my opinion. They're doing a lot of influencer marketing in general, and a lot of crypto companies are really amping up the marketing, which does show me that things are looking pretty good for end of year. And I do think that $100,000 Bitcoin is very possible by end of year. Things are looking great in my opinion, and I do think that's more likely than not at this point. So if you guys do want to enter in this $100,000 Bitcoin giveaway, just head over to MrBeast's Twitter. All right guys, so SparkPoint just released their September monthly roadmap. A couple things here I do want to talk about. September is also the end of Q3, which does mean SparkPoint is doing a SRK token buyback and burn, taking a percent of their revenue throughout the quarter and going to open markets, buying SRK tokens, and then burning them, removing them from circulation from ever, which is something I really like about small cap cryptocurrencies. As the company develops products and they get more popular, get more users, and just more people using SRK. At the same time, the SRK token is deflationary and there's less SRK tokens in existence every single quarter. This is very bullish in the very long term in my opinion, because as they develop and get more demand for the project, while supply is decreasing, basic supply and demand economics, the price will be rising when you do zoom out. So they're also doing an S-Fuel token airdrop for SRK holders. Basically, the more SRK you hold, the more S-Fuel you get, and then you could stake both SRK and S-Fuel on their DeFi platform, which they did just do an upgrade to this also. So they just upgraded this user interface, a lot better looking in my opinion, and you can earn some passive income here while holding SRK and S-Fuel tokens. They also have their own Binance Smart Chain Swap website here, which if they become competitive with PancakeSwap at all, that's going to be huge for the SRK and S-Fuel tokens. Just look at the market cap of the Cake token for PancakeSwap. Another thing I like here is the SparkPoint team isn't anonymous like the PancakeSwap team is. So very high potential. They are doing a few different things here. Something else I do want to point out on this monthly roadmap is the Spark DeFi NFT minting early preview. So I believe they're working on a NFT platform where you can mint your own NFTs very easily. So that could bring a lot of users to the platform also, probably also giving S-Fuel and SRK more token utility. So some pretty big things here, and I definitely think going into Q4 is going to be huge. If we check out the SparkPoint website, the long-term roadmap, SparkPoint wallet major update, fiat integration upon approval of VCE. So the VCE is the banking license they did apply for in the Philippines, which would allow them to integrate fiat purchases and allow you to cash out cryptocurrency directly from the SparkPoint wallet also. So something else major here is a listing on a first tier exchange in Q4, which is major. SparkPoint isn't on any huge exchanges yet like Binance or Coinbase, and a first tier exchange would be something to that level. And as you guys know, especially in a bullish market, that can really make a cryptocurrency pump 3x or even more just from a big announcement like this, and making the cryptocurrency more accessible. So that's always a good thing to be seeing the cryptocurrency become more accessible while the products are developing and it's becoming more deflationary. So recently, SparkPoint also announced SparkPoint Global Ventures, where they are helping new crypto projects get launched, raise funds. This does add token utility for SRK and S-Fuel holders, allows them to get in pre-sales, At the same time, it gets them new partnerships and connections in the crypto space and more exposure. So really great, they're branching out into all these different things. Once all of these different things really get developed and they all start getting going, SparkPoint's going to be an all-in-one platform that's really going to thrive, in my opinion. So something in this article they did post, I do want to point out that's huge as well. We're exploring a possible remittance business powered by cryptocurrency and blockchain. There are close to 1 million Filipinos in Canada with a 1 billion USD total addressable market for remittances based on BSP data from 2020. Our VCE license application is still ongoing, but we've made significant progress in the past several months. So this banking license is huge for the SparkPoint project and will really open the door to many different possibilities. If they do get this and they integrate fiat into their native wallet, especially if they're doing cross-border payments for the Philippines, that's going to add a ton of volume to SRK and really add a lot of revenue for their token buyback and burns, making it even more deflationary. So if this is successful, I do see it becoming successful since SparkPoint is the main company in the crypto space in the Philippines. This is going to be massive for the project, and this can definitely be something that puts them in the top 100. So I really like everything SparkPoint's doing, especially keeping investors updated with the monthly roadmaps is a great thing, always keeping stuff coming. They're also branching out to different arms of the company, which eventually will develop to bring a lot of adoption, like this new NFT platform they just mentioned in the September monthly roadmap. Also the Binance Smart Chain Swap, all the staking option, all the partnerships they're getting, the launchpad, the banking license they're working on getting, lots of different things here that will bring long-term success to the project. Where it's headed in the short term, I have no idea. A quick disclaimer as well, I am an advisor for this project and I do give them advice on marketing and adding token utility when I can, but I don't work hands-on with the team and I'm not required to hold SRK tokens, but regardless, it's one of my top small cap altcoin picks because I see the high potential here. All right guys, so a quick update on shopping.io and the SPI token. This is another project I'm an advisor for, but another one of my long-term picks. I'm not required to hold any of these tokens, but this does have very high long-term potential. So CoinMaker is back, which is great for their marketing. They're doing a commercial, new YouTuber influencer lineup, so lots of marketing push here by end of year. And something else I do want to point out here is 2.0 for the website, which I think is the biggest thing here, greatly improving the website user interface. So that was the main problem I did see with shopping.io. They have great branding, great URL, they have adding great utility for the tokens, but the one thing I saw they were lacking in was the website design. And this is the current website design, and you guys can get a sneak peek at the new shopping 2.0 at the top, which is beta.shopping.io. So real quick, just to quickly go over this, as you guys can see, this is a greatly improved website design compared to the current website design. And they are working on expanding this to new countries and adding more token utility. Lots of huge things happening here, and definitely the top e-commerce cryptocurrency in the entire space. So you can set up staking for SPI and GSPI as well. Current price of SPI is actually in a dip, down 13%, which I think is a great entry considering this did peak out near $300 in April. So pretty crazy there, and things have leveled out. It did peak out recently, close to $80, and now back down to around $60. So with the 2.0 coming out, all that huge marketing, I definitely see high potential with the SPI token. So a recent announcement that's huge for SPI holders, they integrated PayPal as a payment method on shopping.io. You may think this is not a big deal, but if you actually hold SPI and you have a membership here, the VIP holding 1000 SPI gets you a 10% discount when shopping on Amazon, eBay, and Walmart through the shopping.io platform. So that's pretty huge because you're holding an appreciating asset at the same time you're staking it and earning more passive income and getting these major discounts. And you have to consider there's only a total of 1 million SPI in existence. So there can only ever be 1000 VIP members of 1000 SPI. So that is pretty crazy when you think about that. You can also get a 1 SPI membership up to 5% discount just by holding 1 SPI. So why wouldn't you want to do that to get that extra bonus? Especially because you can now shop using cash, paying with PayPal. You don't have to pay with cryptocurrency, which I think is a massive improvement on the platform. This along with 2.0 and the improved staking and all the marketing they're pushing, I definitely think this has high potential. And they're definitely much further along than they were when they did peak out previously, close to a $300 SPI. So they also integrated Binance Pay, which does mean they're in the door with Binance. So You go to this link here, Binance.com merchant stores, and you scroll down, shop with Binance Pay. You can see Travelodge, Coinsbee, a couple other companies, and now they have shopping.io here. So you can use Binance Pay to check out on the shopping.io platform and get discounts. And this is good because that does mean they have some sort of partnership here, and that'll definitely help them get listed in Binance easier, especially because they use the Binance Smart Chain for their second GSPI token. So a couple big updates, lots of big stuff in the works on their monthly roadmap, lots of marketing pushing, 2.0 launching, greatly improved website design, new bonuses for VIP members. So if the crypto space does continue in a general uptrend, I do see very high potential with these projects, SPI and SRK. Even returning to previous all-time highs here for SPI is massive return on investment, and they're so much further developed and have so much more going on. I don't see why they wouldn't return to previous all-time highs as long as the crypto space continues in a general uptrend and they continue marketing and pushing good utility for the token. I definitely see high potential. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice. Don't rush out there and buy these cryptocurrencies. Personally, I don't buy on any peaks. I only buy when these cryptocurrencies are on a dip. I continue dollar cost averaging, accumulating more, staking them for the very long term because I see these being great projects 5 to 10 years out. All right, guys, so a quick update on NFTs before I end the video. We have Bored Ape Yacht Club in auction right now. And this isn't any ordinary auction. This is a total of 101 Bored Apes being auctioned off together in a single auction. So we can see here, the estimated value is $12 to $18 million, but I actually think this will sell for over $20 million. This just launched today. It has 42 bids of $4.5 million USD, ending in 6 days and 12 hours. So I'll keep you guys updated on this and where this settles. But regardless, this is huge for the NFT space. I think it's going to bring a lot of attention. And we also have Bored Apes going to Christie's auction for the first time in a couple weeks, also mid-September. So a couple things here that's going to bring a lot of demand and attention to the NFT space. The NFT space is growing rapidly. I don't think it's going to be slowing down. But like I said, the NFT space does come in waves. Every 2 to 5 weeks, we do get peak volume and then things settle out. So yesterday, the Dogepan also launched their puppy set. If you guys do want to check that out, these are pretty cute and they're currently under 1 Ethereum price floor. So if you do want a NFT and a good set here and under 1 Ethereum, this is definitely one to check out. So that's it for today's crypto video. I hope you guys found it useful. I will be doing more videos on small cap altcoins I'm bullish on for the long term in the upcoming couple weeks. Also, I'm going to be doing a video on cryptocurrency staking and passive income and how you guys can set up good passive income and cryptocurrencies that will appreciate with time while earning you some passive income, a win-win. So be sure to be subscribed and hit the bell to be notified for my regular videos. And I appreciate if you guys like the video, comment below and share the video with any friends or family that may also find it useful. And I'll see you guys in the next video.